Hello, welcome back to KERNOW EXP and welcome back to our form of transport for the next just under a week, I think. So the exhaust on the bike has got a problem. It can be fixed, folks. I've ordered the parts, so they're going to be with us in a few days' time. I think they're coming from overseas. So what is this? This is a bicycle. It's not just any bicycle. This is a road bike. It's a Dawes. It's a 24 speed, and I bought it off my friend Heather. So thank you, Heather. And it's designed for road use, and it's got butterfly handlebars here, which are for touring, basically. It is a touring bike. I do have the front pannier racks brackets for that, but I haven't actually installed those. What I've done to the bike since I've had it is bottling cages, Brooks B17 saddle, GPS speedo, cat eye lights. These are what are they? Rock Bros daytime running lights. They are bright, folks. I haven't got that on at the moment. Also at the rear, if I move the bike, because that light is still on, so there you go, it's just come to life. That's not any old light, folks. That has actually got a brake light built into it, so as you brake, it's got a little gyro inside, little thingy, and when you brake it lights up really bright, so it's really cool. Cat eye lights, and then we've got this generic pannier bag. Today we've got food and drink. We've got drink there, we've got some drink in there. Got some fish for energy, but also got the DJI Mini, so we will be flying that at some stage. Now where we're heading to, we are actually heading to Chiverton Cross. I want to go to my friend's place there so we can do an update video, so that should be good, folks? So I hope you guys can see okay. So I'm sorry about the angle at the moment but we'll just get back on the road and hopefully you guys can see okay. So it looks like you can. Looks like you can hear me okay as well. Is that right? Yeah? Hello? Right, sorry about the wobbling. We do have stabilisation on, so that should take the wobble out, hopefully. First time using the Action Free in conjunction with the GoPro bracket and the GoPro chest mount. So this might be a bloody fail, folks, but yet again it might be an epic video, so we'll find out, won't we? Oh, something going on there. So we're just above Bridge, which is a small little hamlet just outside of Portreath, and you're going to stay with us until we get a bit closer. We get 10-minute video, and then whoa, bouncing about a bit. Sorry about that. Get a 10-minute video roughly, and then once we get a bit closer, we'll recommence. So hoping the dead cat is working. We're using the DJI mic system, so I'm hoping it's working all right. It is pretty faultless, folks, so you know, all is good. So it's a bit bouncy here, so we just slow her down a little bit. Oh, I forgot to mention we upgraded the brakes on this bike. We got Clark brakes on it, and they're quite expensive, they were, but I think they're worth every penny. Right, here we go. So this is Bridge. Now heading up the road towards Cambrose, which should be good. So let's just stop here a minute. Okay, we can go. Wee-hee. Right. So this was one of the last, well, just up here, this was the last petrol station that I knew of that they came out and served you. Very old-fashioned way of doing it, but I was on one of my Honda scooters, and chap came out. He said, "How much you want, boy?" I said, "Fill her up," and he filled her up. Cool, eh? Right. Yeah, Mitchell's Garage that was. Now it's Bridge Garage. A lot of development down around here, as there is everywhere. New houses coming up on the left. That land was derelict for years and years before any of that was put on there. Yeah, it's quite a busy road, this one. This is the main road from Portreath to Redroof. We used to come down here as kids. So I'm from this area. Right folks, so when we get to Cambros, you'll notice that we will stop because of the little nip. I'm fit, but I'm not mega fit at the moment. Some nice vans there. So we need to get back to a more quieter road, to be fair. So just keep rolling for now. Oh, she's in a bit of a kerfuffle, isn't she? Oh dear. All right. Yeah, so we used to cycle all the time, folks. Until the motorbike took the strain. I've been riding full-time motorbikes for, well, technically 25 years, but I didn't bother straight away. I kept cycling because it's obviously free, isn't it, you know. But in the last 15-20 years I've been relying on the combustion engine. Prior to that it was cycling all the time. It's a nice new tractor. Excuse me. It's got a bit of a backlog behind us. Let's let them go. There's a new law now where car drivers must give way to cyclists. We have more right of the road now, which is pretty cool. Bloody hot today. I'm hoping you guys are recording. We'll find out in a minute. So everything we're rocking camera wise and mic wise is DJI today. It's a nice little Honda monkey bike. Brand new by the looks of it. Right, so we're going left here. Oh, it's him again. Bloody muppet. Right, can we make it up here without getting off? Probably not, folks, because I'm not really dressed properly today. We're just rolling a jeans and a t-shirt. Brand new bike. We'll give it a go, shall we? I'm getting a bit thirsty now, so gonna have to have a drink in a minute. Alright, let's just let the bike take the strain, shall we? Yes, why not, hey? Actually, I'm going to get really hot doing this, so let's get off for a sec. Right. Bit of walkage. Yeah, we're recording. Let's just check the audio a minute. Yep, audio's coming through good. Excellent. Right. So this is Cambro's farming community, basically, back in the day. Right, we get on the cycle path in a minute, folks. When we get a bit up here, a little bit out of breath. This is going to do my physique a bit of good because I've got a bit of chub on, so I need to remove some of that. Hopefully. It's very hot today. Right, so about the camera angle, RAF Portreif war diary. I think we ought to get that. I need to get that, definitely. Where can I buy it to? Oh, it's downloadable. All right, might have to do that because we're quite fascinated with RAF Portreif, being our local airfield and all that. Right, so now folks, we are actually on the Portreif to Devon tram line. It's a cycle path today, but years ago it used to be a narrow gauge horse drawn railway. No steam engines though, it was all powered by horse, and the idea of it was to transport all the ore from the mines. Now, if you don't know what ore is, it's tin and copper, tungsten, the materials that are mined out of the ground, and they would have been processed and then taken to Portreif Harbour, and they would have exported it, especially copper, folks, mostly copper, and it would have been exported to Wales, where they would have processed the copper. So it's quite interesting in its own right. Now we've been around this area quite a bit, so we do know fair a bit. But this part of Cornwall was probably one of the richest part in the southwest for Cornish mining. Now a lot of people from down West Cornwall would say, oh no, it's the Tin Coast. No folks, it's around here. You know, this is where it was at back in the Industrial Revolution. So if you were to zoom out where we are, you'll see we are very close to a massive airfield. Now that airfield was a vital part during World War II for a bomber station, and I've been with two-wheel exploration quite a bit, researching bits and pieces around here. We've discovered things that have not been seen for a long time, and I think there's still more to be found in the years to come, because I've got a few little pointers where I'm thinking, hang on a minute, there's something there. So that should be a good video. Now, I was hoping to go to the Armed Forces Day this Saturday, but I can't make it, folks. It's too much for me this time. But I'm fairly confident that Two Wheel Exploration will be there because he has family connections to Falmouth and family members that live there. So I'm fairly confident that Adam will be there and he'll record it on our behalf. So if you want to see some video or pictures from that, head over to TWEX, Two Wheel Exploration, folks. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe to him, because it does help. So we are still going to be banging out the videos. I know that we're not off the road, but we can't get as far during the week now due to the fact of my motorbike is poorly. Yes, poor thing. So, but this little break from the bike will do me good, really, because like I said earlier, it's going to make me a bit fitter, folks, and hopefully we can lose a pound or two, which would be nice. Now we're heading towards Mola, which is a tiny little hamlet just up here. Now, we discovered last year that there was a crash site of a Spitfire up here, and me and Adam went to his grave, paid our respects to him. So, but the landowner up here is not really aware of it. It should be, really. It should have a little marker to say what happened there, but it doesn't, unfortunately, which is not good. Right, so we've cycled 3 miles, nearly 4 miles now, and I've been waffling all the time, haven't I? So, I don't know how much footage we've got yet, but we'll have a check out in a bit. Right, this needs strumming back a bit, doesn't it? Hey? Right. Okay. So this is like a embankment here that was built to serve the little tram railway, and it's quite interesting. There is a little plaque down here that says about it, I believe. It's still there. Yeah, there we go. So this is the Portreif tram road embankment. This was built between 1810 and 1812, so this is really, really old, folks. It predates a lot of things, doesn't it? It's nice to see that there's that plaque there which dedicates that. Right, so what we're doing is we're basically heading towards, now I don't know best to head into Scorrier and then go up past Smoky Joe's. I might end up doing that, actually, because we've got no rush today. Yeah, I think we'll stick to the tram line for a bit, folks. I think that might be a good idea. Let's just mull this over a minute. Actually, I don't know. No, I don't know. I think the most direct route is up through Mola, so probably a good idea to do that. Mind you, there's going to be a bit of walking, folks, because there is a big hill, and we don't like hills. Cornwall's full of them, folks. Right, let's drop her down one cog. There we go. Just send her on a bit. Right, this is not a marathon today. This is more of a gentle plod, really, because in the past when I used to cycle to get around, I used to really, really give it the beans, but those days are gone, I'm afraid. Just a nice gentle plod. Well, folks, we've done 16 miles today. I don't think that's too bad, seeing that I've not cycled much this year at all. So, from us down here in Cornwall, I don't know if you can see me or no, but hope you enjoyed that. We got a bit of drone footage done, and we got some cycling done. Back at again on Monday, folks, but we're with the crew over the weekend, so that should be right good, shouldn't it? Anyway, from KERNOW EXP, see you soon, folks. Cheers and gone.